Checking connection. Good morning, everyone. How are we doing this morning? Hope we're all doing good and hope we had a restful night. Thank you all for joining me this morning. Yep, without further ado, we're going to dive into today's live stream, and I have amazing information, you know, to share with you guys this morning. We started off yesterday talking about um, debt and financial issues and the reason why we live in a prosperous country and yet we tend to have financial issues. And the major factor that contributes to that, as this we discussed yesterday, is the fact that the system is designed so. The system is designed to make you spend money that you really don't have, or empower you to spend the money that on things that you probably would have to saved for before buying them, to buy them even before you even think of saving for them. You see? And that is one of the contributing factor to why we end up in so many financial situations. This is a layer on what I had started sharing with you all about a couple of weeks to 3 weeks now, about how to build a custom financial structure. I said talking about protection because in that layer of financial structure, the base is protection. And that was why I took about 2 weeks or a week and a half to talk to you guys about protection, different types of insurance. Oh, Timothy, thank you for joining. How are you, brother? Thank you so much. So that was why I talked to you guys about protection. I talked to you guys about term insurance, about whole life insurance, and also about universal life. Now, the next layer on that structural hierarchy is debt elimination. And that is why yesterday I started talking about how to, how money works, you know, and I told us the reason why we found ourselves in financial problems. And now today going to tell you how you can eliminate your existing debts. Now, if you have not watched any of my past videos that I have mentioned, you can catch up. I'm going to link in the card above. The link to those videos, so to the playlist of those videos, so you can play some catch ups and bring yourself up to speed. Now, talking about eliminating debt, it's just like digging a hole. So when you are digging a hole, the very first step towards eliminating your debt is to stop digging the hole. Okay? Now, in a way, the way you can successfully stop that as it relates to debt elimination is to start planning your expenses aggressively and then save aggressively. Don't become a passive saver, be an aggressive saver. Be able to free an X amount of money aside that will enable you to eliminate your debt. And I will strongly recommend a snowball strategy for debt elimination. And what that means is that you list out your debt in hierarchy from the lowest to the highest, not the lowest interest rate, okay? The lowest in terms of the amount. For example, if you have four different types of debts, and one is $500, number two is $1,000, and number three is like $5,000, and number four is like $10,000. Start from the $500. Okay, and for you to be able to start effectively from the $500, you need to first of all start putting X amount of money aside. And in order for you to be able to put X amount of money aside towards your debt repayment, you need to be intentional about your expenses. You need to be intentional about what comes in to your hand in terms of your income, your revenue, and then plan your expenses and ensure that your expenses is less than your income. That way you'll be able to free certain amount. That might involve you um um not being able to spend money on certain things on the short term in order for you to achieve your goals, if that makes sense, right? If you're the type that love your coffee every morning on your way to work, and you want to like, okay, for this number of months as I am, planning towards eliminating my debts, you know what? I'm not going to be taking this coffee in the meantime, so I can free X amount of dollars towards my debt repayment. Yeah, so that is strategy number one, which is called debt snowball. Start from the lower category of your debt and work your way uh, to the debt that have the higher amount in balance. And what that does is that you see yourself as you eliminate the lesser amount, you get more momentum, you get this positive vibes and energy to keep going. All right, so that is where we are going to stop this morning. And I'll dive in more deeper on other strategies that you can start implementing that will enable you to save aggressively and help you eliminate your debt faster tomorrow. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you all and I encourage you to go out there and win your day. I love you all. Bye for now. So, and, and yeah, can I end the live stream?